Yeah, welcome back to this channel, Abifa Podcast Show. I've been off for a while. I tried to take some vacation while I was on the other second channel, ATV Africa Educational channel. But today on Abifa Podcast Show, what I have for us, viewers, my good viewers, subscribers, and friends of the house and friends of the station. What I have is they talked about Femi Otedola's daughter's wedding and people reaction. Not quite long, few days back, Femi Otedola gave her last daughter, and in marriage, and then this has been a talk in town of a billionaire daughter marrying I won't say a poor man, not a poor man, marrying an unknown person, a musician. It was a discussion among Nigerians all over Africa, even the blacks, and even among the billionaires we have. People were surprised. But when you hear the story of Femi Otedola himself and the daughter herself, Temi, and Tosin, you'll be surprised that these guys have been on for a while, and people don't know what transpired because I think Temi herself, that is Otedola's daughter, is a quiet and easygoing. Like the father said, she's an easy person. She doesn't talk too much. She's not a talking type. It's hardly you see her on social media, but she's a powerful entrepreneur, according to her father. She just got married last few days, and the marriage ceremony took place in about 3 cities: Monaco in France, Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and Iceland. And it was a 3 cities wedding, not even in Lagos, Nigeria, but it was a nice one. If you watch the video and you saw what transpired in those places, the first was the Monaco, where they went to a registry to go and do official marriage ceremony. It was a classic one inside limousine. Nobody, only both of them. That's one of the white wedding I've seen that I clapped for Tosin and Temi. And it was a powerful wedding that took place in Monaco. From there, they moved to Dubai. From Dubai, they moved to Iceland. In fact, it was graced by the African richest man that you know very well, Dangote himself. Dangote himself was who graced the last laps of the wedding at Iceland. I just want to take some story about who is Tosin Ajibade. Mr. Easy. Who is Mr. Easy? Mr. Easy is an Ijebu young man, because he's 34 years old when he's getting married, and he schooled at his nursery and primary school in Nigeria and had his first degree in Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah University. He studied mechanical engineering and became a musician. That's destiny for him. And the story about Ajibade, because Tosin Ajibade, Mr. Easy, is that his father wasn't poor, because for somebody to have rights to be a pilot, wasn't poor. His father was a pilot, his mother was a teacher, or I don't know, is a teacher, sir. But for this, that's not our story. We are going to the wedding proper. Nigerians, even online, people were talking about this wedding, just like the video wedding that was held in Miami, in Florida, Miami, that was in US. But this Ajibade was surprised because people never take this relationship very serious that they were dating. According to the father, Femi Otedola said the day Temi brought Tosin, he said, "Daddy, my friend want to come and see you and visit." He said, "Okay, no problem," because Femi Otedola is a man who loves his family so much. He loves all his children. I tell you, the 3 girls, he loves them so much he loves them, including our dear Florence Chupi, very known, and the other lady. They are very known ladies online. So this Temi is the last child of the family, last born and the last girl of the family. So he said he brought Tosin to come and see Mr. Easy, and he said the day he saw him, he said instantly inside him, he said he told Temi, "This is your husband." That is 2017. He said 8 years ago, exactly 8 years ago, they got married a few days ago. So we are looking at this story, hearing this story from the father. You know, the father spoke like a prophet. The day he saw him, he concluded that this is your husband. He said he was even surprised. He said, but he wasn't taken away by his physical look, because he said that they came see him with a dreadlock, and being a disciplined man, being a Yoruba man, and the Jebu man, he said he looks at him, but inside him, he saw something different. He saw an entrepreneur person. He saw him as a young man who would take his daughter to a greater height, and that was it. From there, Temi developed, and that time, Temi is 29 now. When you remove 7 from 29, that's 21. That means Temi was just 21 by the time he brought Tosin, Mr. Easy, to his dad, and Mr. Easy, which is Tosin Ajibade, today or this week or this year is 34. Imagine him being 34. Imagine being 34, and he was 27. 27 then. Why Temi was 21, and they visited his billionaire father, and the father said, "No problem. Inside me, I know this is your husband." That's how they started. Today, the marriage has come to stay. They got married, and everybody throughout Africa, throughout Nigeria, Lagos, everywhere were just talking about this marriage. That Femi Otedola himself said he invested. I know. You say invested. Femi Otedola himself said he spent $15 million on the wedding. He just said he just spent $15 million out of the billions of dollars he has. Presently today, I want to get some record for you. Like I said earlier, Mr. Easy Tosin is 34 years. He got married at 34, while Tosin was 29, and they met 7 years ago, 2017. They became friends, and while Temi was in school doing business, Mr. Easy was also in Ghana schooling at the Kwame Nkrumah University studying mechanical engineering. And like I said earlier, the marriage ceremony took place in 3 different countries: France, Monaco in France, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Iceland in Europe. So it was a great one, and part of those who graced the occasion was Aliko Dangote. And on that day, Aliko Dangote said that he knows that Temi is his father's daughter, and he makes some promises that even everybody was surprised. He said yes. He said, "Temi and Tosin, I'm giving you a promise. When you should be having your first child, your first baby, the budget, the billing, leave it on me." So wow, people that were in the hall were clapping. That Aliko Dangote has given a very good promise, and is in terms of the monetary gift, which I don't have the figure now, so I will not go into that. But he said, just when you have your baby, your first child, anywhere in the world where you want to have it, let the bill be on me. Maybe in Florida, Monaco, you want to do it, or Paris, or in Germany, anywhere. Dangote have given them the promise. That's a wonderful one. He was the chairman of the occasion at the party. So a nice one from Alaji Dangote. He's a good friend to Otedola. You know, the billionaires have they have the way they do their things. They have the way they make friends. So they are billionaires' friends. So that was a nice one. And there's this rumor. What is the worth of Tosin Ajibade, Mr. Easy? I watched a video in Ghana. He was interviewed. Somebody said, they said you worth $1 million. He said no. He said above that. He said his library. He said music library alone is about $1 million. So presently in Nigeria, when it's worth is $1 million in naira, that's 1.5 billion naira. So that is the worth. That is the worth of. That is more. That is me. That means Easy, Mr. Easy, Ajibade Tosin, actually worth more than $1 billion. People said he worth $1 billion, but he has debunked that even his music library worth over $1 billion. What is the worth of even the father, the billionaire father, Femi Otedola, presently worth over $5 billion. $5 billion. $5 billion. He worth over $5 billion. Even the girl that is getting married, what is that worth? Her father has opened a business for her. She has her own business. She's doing well. Temi presently worth 20 billion naira. Temi presently worth her properties and business. So these are rich people. So for those who think Mr. Easy is a poor guy, Mr. Easy is not poor. Those are the trending matters that we have online these days. So, and I said I should bring it to our viewers to come back to Abifa podcast show that the wedding was very wonderful. Another thing I want you to know that Easy Tosin Ajibade is from Ijebu, and Ijebu boy. Otedola also is from Ijebu Ekpe. They are from Ekpe, well-known Ekpe. You remember the great father, Baba Otedola, the former governor of Lagos, who was governor for 83 days. Lagos State. That's the father of Femi Otedola, the father of Femi Otedola. So, or the governor of Lagos in the, I think either 1990 or 1991, thereabout like that. I can't even remember. So that is the source of Femi Otedola. And he became a very known entrepreneur. Like I said, both of them from Ijebu in Ogun State, Ijebu in Lagos. They are from Ijebu. And like I said, the African richest man, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, make a very promise that when they had their first child, they should leave the billing to him. He's going to sponsor that bill. And what they call Easy, Mr. Easy and his wife are one today. And the funniest thing online is that Tosin, no, not Tosin, Temi herself, immediately she got married, immediately they were registered, immediately they signed the dotted line. She changed her name from Otedola, and people were online shouting, banging her with words that why would she change a well-known name to Ajibade who knows Ajibade? That's her choice. The young lady believed that she's married, she doesn't need, she needs to drop Otedola. And meanwhile, she knows she came from a Christian home, a Christian background, and a background that they believe in Christ, because the father is a man who also believes in Christ also, and they have a grandmother who is 93 years, who is at home at Ekpe, and their mother Nana is an half caste. When you see her, you know she's an half caste, the mother of Temi, Chubi, and the other lady. So Femi Otedola also came from a rich background, which he developed also. So you can see Temi now, and Tosin, Mr. Easy, also building a wealthy background. So like I said earlier, what do you expect? Watching the video, there is a surprise thing I saw. Femi Otedola said, I want to give my in-law, my son. He didn't even call him. That's the surprise thing. He never called. Even also, Mr. Easy himself never called Otedola my in-law. He said, my dad, my mentor. Can you see the relationship? So they have built a relationship. They have been together. They work together. That means the business and the business of Femi Otedola and his children are also working with Mr. Easy. Backgroundly, you might not know that guy is also incorporated into Femi Otedola conglomerate, and is doing well. Apart from his music, the guy also is doing well. He's a young man, an easygoing person that everybody knows that even in music. For me, sincerely, as I'm talking to you, I've never heard his music. I don't know the kind of music he plays, but this is an avenue for some of us to really know who is in music world. But he's doing well. That's a nice one, and the wedding has come to stay. The wedding has come to stay, and everybody is clapping for them. Though they really put money into it, they really spend a lot of money. Listen to what Mr. Femi Otedola said to his daughter. I have one of the things. He said, respect your husband, see him as your boss. That's a father telling his daughter, a billionaire man who does not say it. He said, respect your husband and see him as your boss. From this day, do not call me daddy, as you now have a new daddy. In an open hall, he was telling his daughter, don't see me as your daddy, your husband is your daddy, and he is your new man. Tell him everything you want to tell him, discuss anything you want to discuss with him. In fact, he gave them some word of advice. He said, if you have issues at home, never share your matters with anybody. Never share your matters with anybody. Sit down within yourself, settle, and also discuss it. And on that day, on watching the video, you can see how Femi Otedola gave reference to Nana, the mother of these girls. He referenced her so much that, thank God, that she was at home taking care of these children. She was doing her responsibility. She was there as a mother. Now I continue. He said, at no point should you tell your husband, do you know who my father is? It's warning the daughter. At no point do you tell Tosin Ajibade Mr. that, do you know who my father is? Be humble, gentle at heart, for peace and to be in a marriage. He said, for you to be in a marriage, for you to enjoy your marriage, you must have peace. You must respect your husband. He said, marriage only works when there is respect. Complete submission from the wife to the husband. That's a billionaire person talking like that. Not a poor person. That's a poor person, a billionaire talking. He said, a home where the woman refused to be submissive will eventually fall apart. That's a good. What do you expect from a father to say to his daughter? A billionaire man saying that will never. He said, these are deep words from billionaire Femi Otedola to his daughter Temi and and his in-law, his son, on the wedding day. And the funniest thing in that video that surprised me most is that when he said he has a gift to give to 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 the couples, he now called somebody to bring the gift. Every one of us will be surprised. Maybe you write a check of 2 billion naira or $2 billion and give them, and they no, he gave them his book, the book he wrote. Femi Otedola wrap it and put ribbon, and they opened it that day. It was on loose, and they showed it to the whole world. The big dream. He gave them his own book as what? As a gift, openly in the hall. So what are we saying is that the other gift might be hidden, but openly he said, "This is my word. This is my life. This is how I became a billionaire. This is how I rose from grace to grass, from grass to grace, from the lower level to a greater level." He showed them and gave them a gift. That's a good one. And for those who is watching us, you can see that being a billionaire does not mean that you should not be disciplined. You should not be those who have the fear of God. And even when you listen to Aliko Dangote that day, he said he said that is the first time of visiting Iceland. He has never visited that nation, never visited that part of the world in his life. That but Temi and Mr. Easy, Tosin brought him to Iceland, and he said he wished to come back and relax with them in that city. So that is a good one. I wish from Abifa podcast show, we wish the couples in happy married life, and Femi Otedola also, while we are waiting for Florence, Chupi also to get married very soon, because she's not a baby. Chupi should be about 31 or 32 too, and also should get married. And the other lady, I forgot her name, Tolani, Tolani, the most senior among them, because there are 3 girls. The senior, you see now, the youngest is the one getting married before the other one. That's destiny. That's what the father said. He said it is destiny. Destiny that Temi will get married before our other sister. So I'm back on the Abifa podcast show. I expect more of these, and expect my regular guests. I'll bring my guests onto this platform to discuss current issues, happenings, things that happen in the nations, on cultures, traditions, and what they call motivations and history. So thank you for watching Abifa podcast show, and I wish you'll be here next time I'm here. Thank you. Bye for now.